Hello, in this video I would like to talk about Jira and show how you can use this project management tool in your work, as well as I can give you a tip how you can enhance your Jira experience. Jira is a very comprehensive and powerful system, and it has its benefits and its curses. I will explain later what that means, but first let's take a look at essential features that you may need as a beginner when you start using Jira. First, let's talk about projects. You can create a project from the Projects tab by clicking on this button, use one of templates, then choose how you'd like to visualize your work and choose one of project types, which is very important in your further work. Team managed projects are designed for those who would like to control their own working processes and practices. So these are best suited for teams inside a big company or big department who run their own stuff and would like to create a system for this. Company managed projects can be used by a Jira admin or a couple of Jira admins who run everything in one standard way. Now I will go back and introduce you to these project types. Let's first go into company managed projects, and every project has its Kanban board where you can see the status of each task inside this project. You can visualize the work on a roadmap where you see when it should be completed. You can build also reports, create issues of different types. I will talk about them later. And you can create components, which are usually stages or phases of work like UI or design. And you can run all work in releases. For example, you ship a certain version to production and then you track results and iterate on beta versions to develop your product or software. Now let's take a look at the differences inside a team managed projects, and they also have a board with different tasks where you can track the progress. They also have their roadmap, and they have a backlog of tasks where you can find the notion of sprints, which is different from company managed projects. So sprints are periods during which you would like to ship a number of features into production, so then you can complete sprint and start a new iteration. If we talk about issues that you create in a project, they can be of different types. Usually Jira offers these for variants: epic, story, task, and bug. So let's take a look at my project backlog. I have this marketing campaign epic. So this is my main goal. I would like to produce this marketing campaign. Inside this epic I have two stories: prepare campaign and run campaign. So I split my epic into two divisions or sections. Then I can take a look at my story and I will see that I created two child issues or tasks, which are action items inside this story. So when I complete a task or child issue, I then complete a story and then complete my epic. So this is a very convenient dependency where I can track my results. But I have to say that it's not mandatory to have these strict connections. You can just create a list of tasks, which will be actions you take to complete your work and then deliver results. Also, if you use software, if you develop software, not just software, but it's mostly for dev teams, you can create bugs as separate tasks and then fix these bugs to make your product or software better. So now let's go inside an issue and see what it has in its settings. Let's maybe access it from another page. So when I open any story or any issue, I see different fields inside, and I can click on configure here on the right side. When I would like to add any field, I can find it through suggested fields, through the search. I can add a necessary field, or I can remove a field I don't wish to see. Use search, save these changes, and then see how I changed the look of my fields here and here. And in addition to that, I can go to Grade Jira settings and then open issues page. So this is where I said it may be a benefit and a curse if you don't know how and where to use it. It will be a quick way to lose your ground in Jira, but if you know how to use these settings, this will let you to tailor Jira to your needs. For example, I can go to time tracking section if I would like to track time on my tasks and understand how much hours and minutes I spend on every task in my project. I can choose this setting and then see the results. By the way, in order to track my time, I don't use native Jira feature. I use external app called Everhour. You can click on Apps tab in Jira and find a lot of third-party integrations which enhance Jira experience a lot. So the one I use is called Everhour, and it allows me to track time directly in my issues and then deliver reports to see where I spend my hours. So I can install it for my Jira instance. In order to track my time, I need to create an account in Everhour. I can do it by going to everhour.com and sign up for free trial, and then activate subscription. So after this is done, usually before I start tracking any time, I can see that an app is installed and enabled. Then I need to authorize with my Everhour credentials, and after that I can use the timer button to track my hours at time manually for today and for previous dates, as well as edit time that I would like to spend on these tasks, so I can very quickly update my hours. Besides time tracking, I can estimate my issue and say how many hours actually I would like to spend, and then track results. So in order to create this report, I need to go to the reports page in Everhour. I have to say that reports are much more user-friendly than in Jira, and they give me more power to customize. There are very many columns I can find here. For example, I can use project. I can go in to create a very easy combination. So I'm going to show how much time I spend on each of my issue in a project and compare it with my estimates and see what remains. On the left side, I can set a period, for example, this week, and then I can go to the project filter and filter my project, my report by particular project. So if I now save this report, I can see the time I spend on every issue, its estimate, and see what still remains. Later I can download any report. As you can see, I have exact titles of my Jira issues and projects. I don't need to somehow replicate a structure as other time tracking products require. So this is very handy, and that's my tip how you can enhance your Jira experience. I think these are essential features I wanted to talk to you in this video. Please give this video a like if you liked it, and please share it if you found it helpful. And that's it for today. Take care. Bye.